chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Come back here. I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. Yeah, we be freaky and we.
Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Irving here from the gun. Bullen finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Wood Baker bringing that one to an end.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down. Here's Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Cardinals going nickel here on third. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play action. Here's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Baker. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And they'll throw 3rd and long. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Run.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down to the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert 33.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Now a hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Completed over the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Here's Baker. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Brings up third down.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Finds him over the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Benson scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. He'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Mayfield to throw. Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be second and 5. From the pistol with Benson. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Fourth down. Here's Murray. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. We're at the 2-minute warning now for Raymond James. It's the Cardinals with 1st and 10. Off to Benson from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Over the middle and hauled in by McBride. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Green. Easy.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers have the football and are going to set up shop at the 15.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. First down, here's Baker. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 14. Chase McLaughlin, the kicker.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Run on first down. Here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. Completed right side to Addison. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion.
Go. Hey, shit. Hey, Ace.
First and 10, Murray. Throws caught. And dodged the tackle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the move, hit it right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Cardinals first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Benson on first and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they could take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Final throw before the break. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Murray has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
the incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. Only a yard that time. He forces 4th and 1.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They snap it to Murray. That one complete to Diggs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Murray here on first down. Harrison secures this left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second as that playbook is wide open.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he take him down right along the 30. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. In the red zone on first. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Murray. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kayvon Merriweather making the play. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. That'll be the 1st and more. And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good. Cardinals, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up the big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Murray to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again is Baker. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Working near his goal line. We've got a screen to the running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
And the Cardinals, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Cardinals.
Coach.
First and 10, Murray going deep here for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They'll try it right with Benson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Hey, big ass open. Hey. That's one.
Desperation time here on fourth. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
1. 2.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just...
And they pick him off again! And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That keeps the score. Buccaneers 31, Cardinals 23.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Catch made. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dortch now to return it. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Pressure coming, Baker. There he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. Roethlisberger's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Cardinals 23.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Frank Dorsch on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals get it back to a 19-point deficit.
Cardinals 30.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throw is caught. He's still going at the 30. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All set now. First and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers about set to celebrate this win. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. The diabetic. They know you're full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the LA, get the LA yelling. Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Good. Watch out.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. A 6-yard run, and now they've got 4th down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.